I'd like to share a story of one of the newest successes that impacted me a lot. I'll first start with the family tree of what's taking place, and you'll hear more about this story a little later. The Rodriguez family, and they're from the Dominican Republic, but they live in New York. And the mother had two sons and a daughter, and they all live in the same house. And very, very meager conditions in the very beginning because there wasn't a whole lot to go around. But the mother went diamond. The son went diamond. Right? The younger son went diamond, and the daughter right now is a ruby. She's got two sisters, I believe, that are rubies, and another cousin or uncle, or that may be a sapphire, and then the sister has a son that's a ruby. I don't know of a family yet that has this type of success, all in one family, all in one same company, with nobody having experience in the industry of networking. But what impacted me was just this past weekend, I had a chance to spend some time with Fernando and Janelda and Giovanni Rodriguez. And they picked me up from the airport as I arrived in New York, and they took my wife and I around. And I was at a store, and Giovanni talked to me, and he says, "Mr. Holton, I want to just share with you how you've changed my life." And I never take credit for changing anybody's life because he did the work. He's a new diamond. And I said, "No, you did the work. I didn't change your life." He says, "No, you don't understand." He says, "Mr. Holton, I'm from the Dominican Republic." He says, "Last year, I had never been in network marketing before." He says, "I was a school teacher." And he said, "You don't know, but as a school teacher in the Dominican Republic, I was making a little bit more than minimum wage." Now, at the time, I'm thinking, okay, well, minimum wage, U.S. economy. I said, "Well, what's minimum wage?" He says, "Well, in Dominican Republic, minimum wage is $150 per month." And I said, "You were making more than that, right?" He says, "Yes." He says, "I was making $300 per month." And when he told me that, I don't know what it was, but there was something that just energized me to say, this is why you continue to do this. $300 a month. And now he's a diamond. Now his brother is a diamond. His mom is a diamond. And if you know diamond is the #1 lifestyle in the world, but to hear that story and to see the impact that it's made on his life. And so you may hear about the huge successes of people in OrganoGold. And we appreciate that. And we'll continue to inspire more people to achieve those high ranks and high levels of achievement. But I can tell you who this company was designed and built for. It was built for the Giovanni Rodriguez's of the world, the people who just $500 per week or per month or whatever it may have been make a big difference in their lifestyle. That's why we're seeing so much success coming from the Dominican Republic, because OrganoGold is making a difference in the lives of so many people there.